to sleep.
Popping like popcorn. Can you hear the bells ding dong? This is it. This is it.
For peace, of course. If that's what you want. X marks the spot.
If I could just
I'm listening.
not that I don't want to know. Walking in
All right, I'll do my best. Aye, aye.
guess so. What can I say? How many lives?
Yeah.
I just want to feel like that every day.
Time to plunder. Careful now. Orders from me. Yes, for peace. I will protect her.
If I wanted to. Tell me how many
Aye, aye. Playing pirates. Fun, isn't it? X marks the spot. Oh, how debonair.
I just want to feel
If that's what you want.
every day. Piping hot and popping like
Of course. Let's dream. Yeah. For peace. Dreams bring refuge. Aye, aye. Careful now. Yes, I'm listening. All right. Orders from me. I'll do my best. Time to plunder. Oh, how debonair. Time to play.
How small the world. It's not that I don't
Aye, aye. If that's what you want. Yes.
stop it ever meaning I guess so. What can
Let's
I
dream.
say? How many lives is life?
Yeah.
Where was the sense? Shows how far can I go?
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Camilla Emblem Clear video for Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we are taking on the brand new legendary hero Micaiah, Radiant Queen, on her very own Legendary Hero Battle on Abyssal difficulty. So the Queen of Dawn is finally in the game, and she is radiant indeed. Let's take a closer look at Legendary Micaiah here. Comes with her own unique weapon, of course, New Dawn, which is extremely Micaiah-y, Micaiah-ish, if I can coin that term. It does a lot of the things that we would expect from Micaiah. Has dual effectiveness against armored and cavalry foes, grants attack +3. If she is player phasing or is within 2 space of an ally, gets a nice hefty boost to her attack and res, and then she also makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Very simple, straight to the point, but it also has a built-in desperation effect as long as her health is below or equal to 50%. All that stuff, very simple, but very, very effective. She also has Maiden Solace, which is a unique assist for her. It's basically a pseudo combination of Ardent Sacrifice and Harsh Command Plus. It's going to bestow her own health, sap her own health, and give it to a unit. And then in the process, also convert their penalties into bonuses, which is very nice. She has Miracle for the special, Fury 4 for the A slot, Prescience for the B slot. Now this one inflicts attack and res -5 on foe during combat. It's just a straight in combat debuff. And then if she is player phasing or if the foe's range is 2, reduces damage from the first attack by 30%. So she has some built-in damage reduction as well as a nice debuff. She's got Joint Distant Guard and Mystic Boost 3. Of course, looking at her stat line, very, very impressive. Defense is the weakest, as you would expect from her, but 31 is still not that bad. Her res is a whopping 57, but she doesn't have an iceberg or a glacius to take advantage of that, thankfully. Now, I didn't really sense a common theme to the enemy composition. That could just be ignorance on my part, and I just didn't catch anything. But it's odd. The units themselves have respectable kits, of course. You've got Fire Sweep on this knight. You've got Gron Fox as combined with the Wind Sweep. You've got some Guard plus the Slaying Spear. And you've got the lull skill on this Brave Axe user. And off to the side you have a Cleric. As always, there's going to be a Cleric with a Flash Plus. So that is going to neutralize your ability to counterattack if you do get hit with this debuff. I guess what's confusing to me is that it's missing, the enemy composition is missing a lot of the key skills that you see on different movement types in Abyssals very, very often. So, for example, the Sword Knight not having a save skill, the Lance Cavalier not having a pass skill or even a Kanto on them. The Green Flyer does have Wind Sweep, but it's not as though that synergizes with the Legendary Hero in this case. Oftentimes you'll see that paired with a Legendary Hero or some sort of hero that would be able to bestow upon them the ability to neutralize the effects of cannot make a follow-up attack, so they can double unhindered. Now, the Green Flyer does have Ground Order, so that is something to certainly keep in mind, and Res Ploy, but again, kind of a weird hodgepodge, I feel, of enemies. Now, perhaps what's more interesting is actually the map composition. So the map layout is really, really fascinating indeed, because you're basically holed up in this corner of the map. You have free reign within the corner, but you do have these walls that are separating you from the rest of the enemy. You also have these 2 trenches that would inhibit cavalry from either moving in or moving out, quite frankly. And so making the approach to the enemy can be kind of difficult because you'd have to basically funnel yourself through these passes and you'd have limited mobility to do it. You wouldn't be able to really take advantage of a lot of movement-based assists and maintain a good positioning for your units. So alternatively, you could simply opt to not move. The enemy has to advance to you, and these walls here, as well as the trenches, do actually provide a kind of a layer of protection against the oncoming forces. Now, using that strategy is a little bit risky because you do run the risk of being overrun. There are going to be plenty of reinforcements. They're going to come in hot and heavy, and they're going to actually appear relatively close by. So if you're not regularly dispatching enemies, you can very easily get swarmed by the opposing forces. So at this point, let's take a look at the Camilla team that we brought with us today. We're going to start with Vanilla Camilla, obviously, Summoner supported, merged at +10, 10 Dragon Flowers, Speed Asset, has her native Camilla's Axe, Reposition for the assist, Draconic Aura for the special, Distant Counter for the A slot, Guard Bearing 3 for the B slot, Hone Flyers for the C slot, and Mystic Boost 3 for the seal. We've got Flower of Fantasy Camilla, Adrift Camilla, merged at +10 with 5 Dragon Flowers, has an attack asset, Native Book of Dreams, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Attack Res Bond 4, Desperation, Goad Flyers, and Attack Speed Bond 3 for the seal. We've got Light of Nor Camilla, Brave Camilla, merged at +10, 10 Dragon Flowers, Attack Asset, has her native Sandgreether, Rescue Plus, Miracle, Attack Speed Push 4, Wrathful Staff 3, Goad Flyers, and Renewal 3 for the seal. And finally, making their debut, we have the fair pirate pair of Hinoka and Camilla. They are level 40, no merges yet, no Dragon Flowers yet, I need to get on that. But they do have an attack asset, a res flaw, they come with their mermaid bow. Reposition, I have ether for the special, attack speed push 4, speed res far trace 3 for the B slot, defense res rain 3 for the C slot, and life and death 3 for the seal. So as I mentioned, you can utilize the strategy of just not advancing. And that's actually what we're going to do here. We're just going to maneuver ourselves into a T formation to allow everybody to get the Hone Flyers buff for the following turn, and then let the enemy approach and force them to funnel through this cacophony of different like hallways and things. So we've got a few more reinforcements, a blue mage up here with Blar Raven, something to consider, something to be concerned about just because Brave Camilla is colorless of course, and Null Follow-Up 3 as well. We've got this blue Manakete over here with the attack speed ideal, Flame Tongue, and Renewal, but nothing terribly worrisome, I suppose. We're going to engage the enemy by using Brave Camilla to take out the Lance Cavalier and also bestow the gravity effect. As so, which is fine. Now, bear in mind that Micaiah, of course, has Maiden Solace, and that will be able to convert penalties into bonuses. So this green flyer with Gronfox and Gravitied will be able to get the Maiden Solace to remove that gravity effect. So because of that, we want to put somebody in front of that unit to be able to handily take them out. And Adrift Camilla is up for the task. Now, she won't be able to take them out, she'll be able to just completely tank the hit and do significant damage in return, which is all we really need for the following turn. And then they're also going to get healed in the process from the Cleric. Lots of advancing troops, mighty scary with that pivot from the Sword Knight. But we've got an Axe Knight that appeared over here on the left. They have Wogun, Bold Fighter, and Brazen Attack Defense. Again, we're not seeing the save skills or anything, so it's a little bit interesting, I think, the approach they took with the enemy kits that they have here. Rotterfox on this red flyer, Rotterfox as well as Close Defense 4, Aerobatic, so some movement shenanigans, and attack defense rain 3. Once again, a weird kind of hodgepodge of skills. This thief up here has Dragon Slasher in addition to Life and Death 4 and Life and Death 3, so effectively Life and Death 7, as well as Lull Attack Defense 3. So on this turn, we really need to thin the ranks. At this point, it's getting a little too cozy over here in the corner, and we're going to accomplish this by first using the Pirate Duo to take out the Blue Mage up here. And then we're going to use Brave Camilla to go ahead and take out the Sword Knight here and also effectively reduce the range of the Green Flyer in the process. We're going to use Vanilla Camilla to reposition her to safety, and now she is in the range of the Red Flyer, which is totally fine. Camilla has that guard bearing, she's not going to sweat it. The big threat really is the Axe Fighter, so we just want to eliminate them with Adrift Camilla on player phase. There we go. Enemy is going to make their approach, some healing in the process. That Green Flyer is almost healed to full. But like I said, Vanilla Camilla can tank that without any issue, and then the Green Flyer is going to go down from the Draconic Aura special. So of course we've got more reinforcements that showed up. This Green Mage on the right-hand side appeared with Gronblade, as well as Dull Ranged, Mirror Impact, and Dual Attack Speed Even Wave 3. So on even turns, this guy will get a huge boost to themselves and be able to boost their own Gronblade. On the left-hand side, we've got Rex Caliber, as well as Attack Speed Solo 4, Drive Attack 2, Moonbow, all that jazz. So at this point, it's a great opportunity to go ahead and utilize Pirate Hinoka and Camilla's Duo skill. We'll go ahead and activate that, and what that's ultimately going to do here is it's going to provide a gravity debuff on both Micaiah and the Green Mage. It's going to provide an offensive buff of +6 to everybody around her, and it's also going to give them an increased one move, increased mobility essentially. So that's going to allow the Pirate Duo to go over here and take out the Axe Knight with that effective damage, which is very nice. At this point we want to take out the Green Mage, so we're just going to use Brave Camilla to do so. And then we're just going to sit back and move around so that Adrift Camilla can eliminate the Red Flyer here. So now, again, the enemy is going to continue to make their approach. Now we can handily take out the Green Cavalier with Adrift Camilla here. And we're going to use Pirate, Hinoka, and Camilla to take out the Thief. One-shot the Thief, and then Kanto will activate, allowing her to shift back into safety, which is great. And then at this point, we're going to shift up and then heal Pirate, Hinoka, and Camilla so that only Vanilla Camilla is in the range of the Cleric, which is fine because she can tank that without any issue whatsoever. Micaiah is still slowly making her approach. At this point, we just want to eliminate all of the fodder, and so we're going to move Vanilla Camilla up here with the intent of enemy phasing the blue Manakete. We're going to double up on the Cleric. So first up, we're going to use Brave Camilla to chip down the Cleric. And then we're going to go ahead and use Reposition with the Drift Camilla to move her back, and then finish the Cleric off with the Pirate Duo. So on enemy phase, of course, the blue Manakete is going to engage and going to get taken out for her troubles. Micaiah is going to finally be in range. And at this point, because she has Miracle, we want to do a little finessing here. I'm going to move the Pirate pair up here so that she gets the effect of the Rain skill. We're also going to move Brave Camilla right up here to give Vanilla Camilla a buff, a goad buff, when she initiates here. So she will double and do some pretty significant damage. And then we're going to finish off Micaiah with a Drift Camilla. Because she has Desperation active, she will be able to double in a row without any problem, activating the Miracle and then taking her out. So that is the strategy that I employed with Camilla Emblem to take on Legendary Micaiah, Radiant Queen, on our very own Legendary Hero Battle on Abyssal difficulty. Let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up utilizing to clear this Abyssal level challenge. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very, very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's protect those skies.